got it.
Okay. That didn't hurt. Just stung a little bit, but that was from the alcohol pad, I think.
Yep.
Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of The Take on this March 5th, 2021. I'm your host as always, Kendrick here at The Take. It's the hub of pop culture, of entertainment moments, and pop culture of the week. So, first things first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Take here on Connect, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on The Take. All right, let's get to the big story. The big story of the week is, yes, big story of the week is President Donald Trump, former President Donald Trump, the 45th president, made an appearance at CPAC, the conservative conference in Orlando, Florida, and a host of other Republicans were there as well. Well, President Trump, former President Trump, made a hint that he may do this.
So many wonderful friends, conservatives, and fellow citizens in this room, and all across our country, I stand before you today to declare that the incredible journey we begun together, we went through a journey like nobody else. There's never been a journey like it. There's never been a journey so successful. We began it together 4 years ago, and it is far from being over. Who knows? I may even decide to beat them for a third time, okay?
You saw that former President Donald Trump returned to the national scene, trying to hint that he may want to run again. And he talking about Democrats. He might beat them for the third time. I thought it was the second time. Well, you won the first time, you lost the second time. I mean, he's in his 80s, and is he rationally think that he can lead the country in his 80s? Yeah, I guess he said he got more mind power than ever. I'm telling you. Speaking of that, in Battle Cylinder, Ted Cruz tried to warm up the crowd with this.
I gotta say, Orlando is awesome. It's not as nice as Cancun.
A joke about Cancun and some was in the crowd supporting it, but a lot of people outside then, and then with Ted Cruz, what he did pass last week when his whole state of Texas was freezing, he decided he wanted to onboard a plane ticket to go to Cancun with his family, and his wife was on board with it, and he thinks he's gonna run for president. They're gonna bring that up. You better watch what he say. I'm telling you right now. Ugh. All right. In celebrity news this week, Lady Gaga, singer Lady Gaga, her personal assistant was shot. Thank God. But he was shot, and the assailants tried to steal her dogs. Look at this story from Inside Edition.
Tonight, as the search continues for the men who shot Lady Gaga's dog walker and stole 2 of her beloved French bulldogs, LAPD confirming this afternoon an unidentified woman found the dogs tied to a pole Friday night, miles away from where they were kidnapped, and returned them to this LAPD station. This follows Wednesday's violent snatch operation, where 2 men shot dog walker Ryan Fisher in the chest 4 times. all captured on surveillance video obtained by TMZ. Gaga promised to pay $500,000 for Koji and Gustav's safe return. No details on if and how the woman would receive $500,000, an offer raising eyebrows when Gaga tweeted it out.
You might encourage other people to do bad things for a reward, or you're going to get an abundance of leads that probably are worthless because people are just basically trying to get the money.
They try to dog nap Lady Gaga's dogs as a prized possession to keep them hostage. You gonna hostile some dogs? Come on, really? Just certain people in the world, when they see valuable stuff around, they see that, and them people had to watch that Lady Gaga was it was her dog. They probably seen her and said, "Ooh, that Lady Gaga dog. How much money do you think they worth? We can get ransom for Lady Gaga." People just don't want to work no more. Come on. Let's get out there and put some up in it. Let's do that. All right. Meanwhile, this week was the Golden Globes. A lot of big winners that you see right here in the photo stills. You see Andra Day winning for Best Actress for the United States versus Billie Holiday. Even a lot of people was there. You can see right here all these pictures. The Golden Globes was hosted by Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. They was hosted by Coastal, but you can tell they were making jokes of each other. And then on top of that, Norman Lear won the Lifetime Achievement Award. Jane Fonda won a Lifetime Achievement Award. Jane Fonda, Norman Lear, they're the two most woke people in the world, and they still acting, still doing their thing. Norman Lear almost 100 years old. Norman Lear founded with Good Times, All in the Family, Maude, you name it. Norman Lear has been a part of it. Same as Jane Fonda. So, congratulations, Or. Speaking of Jane Fonda's former co-star, 9 to 5 co-star, Dolly Parton, the country singer, went to a local Tennessee hospital clinic and tried to get vaccinated and tried to assure folks that it's okay to get vaccinated. Look what Dolly's message was.
I've been waiting a while. I'm old enough to get it, and I'm smart enough to get it. So I'm very happy that I'm going to get my Moderna shot today. And I wanted to tell everybody, I think you should get out there and do it too. I even changed one of my songs to fit the occasion. It goes, vaccine, 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 vaccine. I'm begging of you, please don't hesitate. Vaccine, 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 vaccine. Because once you're dead, then that's a bit too late. I know. Okay, here I go. All right. Think you got it?
Got it.
Okay. That didn't hurt. Just stung a little bit, but that was from the alcohol pad, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. All right.
Should we put a...
A Band-Aid? No. Mess up my beauty mark?
Okay.
I'm joking. You
Dolly Parton did make a good, valid message that people need to get vaccinated and no fears and worries. There's still people that's still afraid and fear and worry how this all with the reports and stuff. But you're getting headaches and you're getting fevers and you're receiving COVID again. But, you know, as long as you get the shot and say you got the shot, you should be good and straight. So let's follow the suit with Dolly Parton saying. All right, and talk shows this week. Coming to America, coming in theaters. Well, it was coming in theaters, but it's coming to Amazon Prime March the 6th. So everyone's going to be looking forward to seeing some laughter this week. So starring Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. Well, Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall did their media rounds, and they stopped by the Jimmy Kimmel show, and they talked about certain media moguls / talk show hosts didn't see the scene where Eddie and Arsenio play all the folks in the barbershop. Take a look.
Movie, it would take, so a movie takes 3 months to do. Do a whole movie with those people would take like a year to make the movie. Makeup, chairs, the hoobie.
I see that as your problem and not ours, you know?
But you know what's a trip? It's kind of like it's thankless because a lot of people don't know that that's us in those makeups. Is that last week I was doing the interview with Oprah, and she was like, "Oh, I said something about the barbershop and said, we're playing, and I'm that Jewish man. She was like, who do you mean you're the Jewish man? I said, oh yeah, I'm the old Jewish guy in the barbershop. She was like, what? And she couldn't believe it. She's seen the original Coming to America and this one, and all this time didn't know. And I'm like, she's not the only person that's like that.
Wow.
Those makeups are amazing.
Yeah.
And they're like, originally they were designed by Rick Baker, the genius, and those makeups, you can't tell, you can't see. It's like I could go talk to you, and you won't know that it's a makeup. It's like amazing.
That's the best old people makeup I've ever seen in any movie. I really think it is. And did you?
You got to be kidding me. Oprah Winfrey can't tell that that's Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. I could tell in the first one. Come on, she couldn't tell in the first one. Maybe she just not too woke on certain stuff, not too aware on certain stuff. But that's Oprah Winfrey. It's a lot of people that's out there that thinks like that. But it's just that Oprah Winfrey. Also, speaking of Come to America, Murphy and Hall's co-star Leslie Jones stopped by the Wendy Williams show. Leslie talked to Wendy about everything, about the movie, and about a certain word that associate with a lot of people that a lot of people do not like. But here's Leslie's take on this.
Well, I like to watch TV by myself, Wendy, because I'm very ghetto. And, sometimes I might stop the movie and then go fix dinner or something, or, go outside and stuff. I can't watch it all at the same time.
Yeah.
So but I might watch the beginning so I can live tweet and let people know, hey, come and watch the movie. You know what I mean?
I know here in New York, in Queens, there's a drive-in theater, and the drive-in is going to be showing it.
Yeah, Leslie saying ghetto. She said she got to have everything look ghetto. I mean, well, it's just that. Wendy Williams about saying how you eat and how you talk and how you walk, how you talk it like you talk it. So it's going to be like that. So hey, it is what it is, and that makes it. Also on GMA today, what's the Chris Harrison, the Bachelor host, appeared on GMA, talked to Michael Strahan about the whole controversy. His first speaking on top of this whole controversy about defending racial overtones during the extra interview. Take a look at what he had to say.
I made a mistake.
This morning, embattled Bachelor host Chris Harrison sitting down with GMA exclusively in his first interview since stepping aside from the franchise.
Tonight, the journey begins again.
After facing backlash for defending frontrunner Rachel Kirkconnell, whose past racist social media posts show her liking a photo containing a Confederate flag and attending an Old South plantation themed party in 2018. She has since apologized for those actions.
Thank you for holding me accountable. I'm so sorry.
Harrison made this case to Rachel Lindsay, the show's first black bachelorette.
It's not a good look.
No, it's not a good. Well, Rachel, is it a good look in 2018 or is it not a good look in 2021?
It's not a good look ever, because she's celebrating the Old South. If I went to that party, what would I represent at that party?
I think the biggest surprise for a lot of people is that this season was supposed to be a turning point for the show.
Harrison said that he's sorry and saying that he can still lead the Bachelor. I don't know. The jury is still out on that, but Harrison thinks he can still lead the Bachelor. I think he needs to first fade away for a minute and come on back. Not still trying to beat the headlines. You can't beat the headline story all the time, but I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to see if he can get that narrative out and trying to beat it before it be a little too late. So he don't want to lose his job. All right. That ends the Talk Show. The Take will be back with more, surely, after this. Back to the take. I'm your host as always, Kid Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the take. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Take Here on Connect, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is king. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the take. All right, like I said, the take is the hub pop culture, and on this March 5th, 2021, let's get to political rundown. Political rundown this week. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo has, let's say, he gets himself in a little trouble. Cuomo was trying to defend himself after sexual harassment claims that a lot of people got up tizzy with this.
As you probably know, the Attorney General is doing an independent review, and I will fully cooperate with that review. I fully support a woman's right to come forward. And I think it should be encouraged in every way. I now understand that I acted in a way that made people feel uncomfortable. It was unintentional, and I truly and deeply apologize for it. I feel awful about it, and frankly, I am embarrassed by it. I never touched anyone inappropriately. I never knew at the time that I was making anyone feel uncomfortable. And I'm going to learn from it. Marcia asked me about, my usual custom is to kiss and to hug and make that gesture. I understand that sensitivities have changed and behavior has changed. And I get it, and I'm going to learn from it. I'm not going to resign. I work for the people of the state of New York. They elected me, and I'm going to serve the people of the state of New York. And by the way, we have a full plate. We have COVID. We have recovery. We have rebuilding. We have a teetering New York City. We have a terrible financial picture. We have to do vaccines. So no, I'm going to do the job the people of the state elected me to do.
Cuomo saying that he's using a special investigator, prosecutor, so nothing don't come out on him, but he wants to make sure everything is okay. I think Andrew Cuomo still trying to figure out, he doesn't want to resign, so that's one thing. And his brother on CNN can't interview him no more, so that's kind of like conflict of interest. Cuomo trying to still wheeling the rounds, but he's saying, hey, I'm not going to go nowhere. Y'all go somewhere, but I'm not. But these allegations, these just alleged allegations at the moment. So we have to wait and see how it all play out. Also, on the reality show Clip Down this week, on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Cynthia talked to her fiance, Mike, her husband, about the engagement party with a certain man named Bolo. Take a look.
Oh, how did you know?
So he just did like a windshield wiper thing and just like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so
he was turning it on and off himself? Or was somebody, the hand control, somebody
No,
else?
he did it all himself.
Okay.
Like it was like, him.
Okay.
We just watched. He pulled his wang out.
What, on you?
Well, on everybody, babe. People didn't know if that thing was real because the thing, babe, was like from here to here.
So he was like this, like doing dancing and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, show it to me. And then, I don't know, he's just like,
Bolo's wiener is basically a freak of nature. Okay. I'm good. Mike has plenty to offer me in the weenie department.
no, they do like that. Nothing, you ain't touch nothing.
He's like, oh, take me. Was it you at 6?
Yeah, Cynthia is still talking about the engagement party where Portia and Tanya allegedly probably slept with Bolo, but everyone's talking, but you can tell, you can read between the lines. I don't know why they do that, but that's their business. That's their business. That's why things go wrong. It's like when you invite somebody to a party, make sure you have everything covered because you never know what people gonna do, their actions, their hobbies. Never know. I'm telling you. Also, on The Bachelor, we had a sneak peek before the final 2 episodes with this. You can tell, look at Matt James, and he's just making lip locks. I think he just want to do all the women, especially the white women. He has a type. He has a type. The white women. He loves white women. He loves being in company with white women. So that's his type. Well, just come on out with it, bro. All right. On news this week, cancel culture returns, and it returns to banish a famous author. This.
Racist and insensitive images. The publishing company saying the decision comes after months of discussion, saying these books portray people in ways that are hurtful and wrong.
It will lead to an acknowledgement that, yes, there are children's books that are both racist and sexist.
Depictions in the books show Asians with lines for eyes and Africans wearing grass skirts. One of the books, If I Ran the Zoo, includes a drawing of a white man with a gun standing on a cage that's propped up on the heads of what appear to be 3 Asian men. It also includes dark silhouettes and what looks like a stereotypical depiction of a Middle Eastern man on a camel.
They need to pull it. They need to trash it in a garbage can. This country is not built for that anymore.
The announcement coming on the author's birthday and on Read Across America Day, which promotes child literacy. In a break from the past, President Biden did not include Dr. Seuss on the national reading list. Critics lashing out, saying this is liberal cancel culture run amok.
The postmodernist, almost academic left, they are not satisfied until almost every single piece of literature, film, or pop culture is eliminated if there might be one thing that could be found potentially wrong.
Theodore Seuss Geisel, the man who wrote under the pen name Dr. Seuss, died in 1991, yet he remains so popular. Last year, Forbes listed him as the 2nd highest paid deceased celebrity behind only Michael Jackson. His books like The Lorax and The Sneetches touched on positive values like environmentalism and tolerance, but in recent years, his books drew criticism for racist content.
I don't support the banning of books or censorship. We have to think about how we use books in ways that are meaningful and ways that are helpful for all children.
Those 6 books taken out.
Children's author Dr. Seuss being banished by cancel culture. 3 of his books being deemed racist, being deemed inappropriate, being deemed just that, racist. But the Dr. Seuss Foundation pulled all those books. What's next? The Cat in the Hat? Or Green Eggs and Ham? It just had to be yellow. It just had to be eggs and ham. No green. No, it just had to be eggs and ham. Cancel culture out here, and they ready to attack. I'm telling you. We got Dr. Seuss, and Dr. Seuss can't even defend himself, and he's been dead for about 30 years now. Oh God. Dr. Seuss. All right, and finally, the viral video of the week. The viral video week. A certain person brought attention to this viral video of the week, and it was so, yeah. I don't even know. You be the judge. Take a look.
Acting like this. I'm so over it. Shit, I'll even take your bitchy moves. Baby, I'm with you. Your bitch, oh, damn, sorry, got an attitude. You with your bitch, I like to work. Make you just a slap on your butt. Alright, we
LGBTQ rapper, viral sensation Humpback Chump released a video called I Just, you know what, and it went viral. Lord have mercy. Anything in this world, I mean, you're a woman. How can you know what? It is what it is. That's your business. That's your lifestyle. That's your livelihood. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Ugh. All right. Thank you all for watching this edition of The Take on this March 5th. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long, and we'll see you next week for another edition of The Take. See you later.